Here's the truth that nobody ever wants to hear. Because everyone else is broke, stressed, in debt, living check to check, flexing instead of building, surviving instead of growing. If you tend to follow the crowd, you inherit the crowd's results. And the crowd is not winning. So today I'm going to break down to you why becoming rich requires you to stop acting like everyone else and what you need to do to start growing instead. Most people live for approval, not freedom. The average person doesn't live their own life. They live a designed life to please to other, you know what I'm saying, to please other people. They live a designed life to please other people. They buy clothes for validation. They buy cars to impress strangers. They buy things they can't afford for people they don't even like. They follow trends. They follow lifestyles. They follow everyone except themselves. Here's the truth. You can either look rich or become rich. You can't do both at the beginning. Rich people don't choose freedom. Broke people choose approval. The average person spends everything they earn. Most people don't even have a money problem. They have a behavior problem. When their income goes up, their spending goes up even faster. New clothes, new car, new apartment, new nights out, new subscriptions. The normal lifestyle is built on debt, impulse spending, constant upgrades. But rich people, they do the opposite. They save when they earn more. They invest the difference. They upgrade later, you know what I'm saying, after they've built what they actually see, which is wealth. The average person gets richer and lives poor. The rich get richer and live smarter. Most people will copy habits that keep them broke. If you want to know why the average person will stay broke, just watch their habits. They scroll all day, they spend every dollar, they never invest, they rely on one income stream, they party every other weekend or every weekend, they avoid discomfort, they don't learn new skills, they chase fast money, they fear long term plans. Now, compare that to someone building wealth. They learn daily. They invest weekly. They avoid lifestyle creep. They build multiple income streams. They stay consistent. They choose discipline over dopamine. They think long term. They sacrifice excitement for progress. One group is living for the moment and the other is living for the future. The crowd loves comfort. The rich loves growth. Most people want comfort. They want it easy. They want what they've always known. New skills, too much effort. Side hustles, too tiring. Investing, too confusing. Saving, too boring. Comfort destroys potential. Comfort kills ambition. Rich people don't chase comfort, they chase growth. They willingly go through discomfort, discipline, and delayed gratification because they know the reward is worth it. The average person avoids pain. The wealthy avoid regret. You can't be rich with a normal money mindset. Normal people will think like this. Let me spend now and worry about it later. Life is short, so let me just enjoy it for real. I'll save more when I make more. I'll invest when I understand it more. When I'm older. I don't want to miss out. But wealthy people think differently. I'll enjoy life more when I'm financially free. I don't need to look rich to become rich. Investing is something you learn by investing, right? Doing something is something you learn by doing something. That's just what that means, basically. Missing out on compounding is worse than missing out on trends. My future matters more than my impulses. The difference in all of what I just said is the mindset, not money. You won't get rich until you think differently than the crowd. You have to do something different than what you've done so far because what you've done maybe hasn't worked. And I'm speaking about maybe. I don't know if it's worked or not. I don't know you. But if you want to reach another level, do something you haven't done before. That's always the best thing to do. What you must stop doing if you want to build wealth. Stop buying things to look successful. Build wealth quietly and show it off later when you have a very big surplus of what you are going for. Stop trying to impress people who don't matter. No one cares about your purchases as much as you really think. I'm going to paint a picture for you. You see a Lamborghini on the side of the road. You see a Ferrari driving around. Are you looking at, dang, I wish I was driving that car? That's how you're thinking. You're thinking, dang, I wish I was driving that car. You're not thinking about the owner who is driving that car. You don't really care about that. Everybody is looking at it from their perspective. So it's not that important. And maybe it's cool for the people you know. Maybe it's cool. But it's not as cool as you think. Stop relying on one income stream. One income point is just a point of failure. Like, build at least two. You have to have money coming in from multiple sectors. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stop being scared of investing. Fear is even more expensive. Waiting costs more than losing in this kind of realm. Like, you have to attack it as young as you are. You know what I'm saying? Just go for it. Stop thinking short term. Your future self will thank you. You have to really think about the long term. Like, you're gonna be here for a lot longer than you really think. And once you reach a certain age, you're gonna be like, dang, I wish I had low key like really thought about that one more, because I do get older. Stop copying broke habits. If everyone's doing it, that is your sign not to. Stay far away. What you should start doing instead, though, you're gonna want to learn skills that increase your income. Editing, videos, sales, content, tech, software engineering, maybe AI. There's something that multiplies your earning power, something that's working for you. Live below your means while your income grows. Wealth is created in the gap between what you earn and what you spend. So always keep in mind of what is going out and what's coming in. You're going to want to also invest automatically every week. You're going to just let it drip in there just a little bit. $10, $20, $50, $5. Consistency is more important than really what you're putting in. Build assets, not liabilities. Crypto, ETFs, business tools, skills, content, knowledge. I've listed some of these already. Prioritize freedom over your image, your public image. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, you don't need to look rich while you're getting rich. You don't need to. Think long term. Your 3-year discipline will beat someone's lifetime of impulse living. Just listen. Becoming rich is not a mystery. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's simply doing what the average person will refuse to do. It's thinking differently. It's moving differently, spending differently. It's learning differently. It's investing differently. Just living differently. If you act like everyone else, you'll end up like everyone else. But the moment you stop following the crowd, the moment you choose your future over their approval, you step into a completely different life. Rich isn't a number. Rich isn't an identity. Rich isn't $1 million. Rich isn't $10 million. Rich is a mindset. Rich is an identity. Rich is a lifestyle of discipline. Becoming rich requires one thing. Stop being normal. Start being intentional. And your future will thank you for it.